Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the Marina Bay Circuit here in Singapore for tonight's Tier 1 action as we enter round 10 of Season 7 here in 7th Gear Racing. Right then, to the action. No one out on track just yet. The weather looks dry. But, of course, second street track in a row after Rhino's first win in Tier 1. Cracking race from him last week as he comes out of the pit second behind his teammate Joel, who decides to race in. Why is rain on intermediates? Is it raining? I can't see any rain. Is it raining? It's definitely not raining. I think rain's just playing tricks on me. Right then. So, anyone that's watching, who's your money on tonight? Rain does actually have a qualifying ban tonight, so he should go out of the pits, set a lap, so his setup's locked in, and then come back in. So we, apologies, I was just, Owen Rains got himself disqualified on the out. What? That is odd. I don't think I've seen that before. Wow. Anyway, right, so tonight, Rain is actually potentially going to, clinch the title tonight. Obviously, we've got 2 rounds remaining, 3 including this one. He is currently 29 points ahead of Owen. If Rain wins and Owen doesn't score points, then Rain is our champion. There's actually quite a few permutations to look out for. I won't read them all because we will be here for a while. But just know that oh no, sorry, this is the second one. We've got 11. I apologise, we've only got 11 rounds on this season because obviously the game's early. So this is the penultimate race of the season. God, come on, get your head in gear, Pete. Joel goes precariously close to the wall. So yeah, so basically, Rain wins if he finishes first. It is just done. If he finishes second and Owen finishes third, second, fourth, third, fifth, fourth. Like I said, there is quite a lot of permutations to go on tonight. Oh, and Joel hits the wall there, didn't he? That's not going to be good for his downforce. A long old circuit this, of course. 23 corners in total. What kind of lap all Joel set? He does a 1:38.1. Not bad. Where is his teammate Rhino? There he is. He was just behind it. He's invalidated. But he did well, he obviously slowed down, so there we go. Right, who is next? It looks like it's... No, he has invalidated. Is that an Alpine I see next? Is it Arthur? Nope. So it's going to be Finn. But no, he's invalidated as well. So... Who's behind him? No. Ferrari? No. Aston Martin? Pro Gamer? Yep, there we go. Pro Gamer on the mediums will probably be the second person to set a fast lap. Let's see. Can you get close on those mediums? Pro Gamer, of course, the last person to set a pole here for Tier 1. As I'm mistaken yet again, as Muddy Warrior is of 36.5, a whole second and a half quicker than Joel. What does Pro Gamer do? A 1:37.1. That's a decent lap time on the mediums. Of course, traditionally around here, If you're starting on the softs, then you're likely going to do a 2-stop strategy minimum. You can do a medium to hards, but it's not recommended at a track like this. Even though it is Singapore, you can overtake in this game. But you can only, I mean, obviously turn 7 is the main overtaking spot after the DRS zone. And of course you've got turn 1 and turn 14 are other areas. So we've got a AlphaTauri coming around the bend to beat into a lap. Another Alfa Romeo. Is that Rhino doing his lap? God, I can't keep up. Oh, look at that Alfa, 1:35.8. Well, that's a very good lap. Look at that. 6 tenths faster than Owen. And it's on the medium tyres as well. So people setting times on the mediums tells me that it's going to be at least a dry start. Right. Who's next? Visions is validated. Is that Finn coming round? Is he going to do another lap? He is indeed. William. Oh, as he has to improve. He hasn't set a time yet. What will he do? A 1:36.8. Second off the pace of Alpha up the front. Just saw a Red Bull go through, which was Jake on a medium as well. 1:37.9. A lot of people ignoring the mediums tonight. Oh, and look at that. That's Finn. He's gone round, isn't he? He's slammed into that wall. I believe fine defender. Oh, he scrapes that wall there again. He's right DRS really quickly there. I think, and he goes 5th. Who's next? It looks like we've got a Haas. It's Lenny. He's in the pits at 1:37.9. Currently 2 seconds off the pace. But don't worry about it. I'm sure we're in for Lenny Masterclass tonight. Right, anyone near the end? It looks like Rhino is on the flying lap, having already done two laps on these tyres. That is definitely not what you want around here. Of course, if people are going to medium to softs, then medium to hards, then that could work. But of course, a track like Singapore, it's very, very easy to knock your wing off as Rhino goes second on a 1:36.1. Looking for a second win in a row in Tier 1. And of course he won in Tier 2 the following night as well. You shouldn't forget. I can't remember the track because my brain is that bad. But he won 2 races in a row last week. Who is about to set a lap? It looks like a Mercedes of Adam. But nope, he may have invalidated. Or he's just starting a lap now. Right, let's get on board with Adam, shall we? No pressure. Let's watch. 3 gears. Gently drift out to the outside. How tight does he go here? A little bit tight. Down into 4th, is he? No, goes right down to 3rd. Boy, look at that. That is, as I said, look how easy it is to tap the wall. He's going to be losing a bit of downforce already. Still a long way to go in the lap, and you can see it's affecting him already. Just to see how slow he's going around these corners into the horrible hairpin. One of the worst corners on the circuit. Power down nice and early. DRS fully open. It's the other section that catches a lot of people out. Those 2 corners there, very easy to invalidate into everyone's favourite tunnel. Very hard section to get right here, but if you do it right, you are on to a winner. Approaching the final 2 corners then. Here we go. Oh, he's gone very wide and he's invalidated the last corner. Oh, what a shame. 38.4, but obviously he slowed down right at the end there. That was scruffy that from Adam. Definitely won't want to watch that again. Right then, Pack Bussey is in the field in the Aston Martin. What kind of lap can he do? A man who we know does have a lot of speed. But invalidates and goes into the pits. Right, who is out on a lap? Adam is invalidated. What about Visions then? He is just going through sector 1. Joel is massively down on his time. Oh no, he's not. He's 2 tenths up. Lovely. So, Joel is 32 seconds. Visions is 40. So, we'll stay with Visions, shall we? Impressive performance last week out in Monaco. Could have got a lot higher, but he missed that last. He missed a lot. What's going on? He kind of messed that last stint up, didn't he? But we've seen Arthur looks like he has retired from the session. He is done for the day. He is satisfied with his time on those soft tyres now. It was 35.8. Only one driver then in the top 10 staying on his mediums, which is Pro Gamer. Right then, Vision's approaching the final 2 corners. How brave is he? Ooh, down to 5th. And he does a 136.7, which puts him up into P5. A decent lap there from Visions. The other person was Joel, I believe, who goes 9th, or 137.7. I imagine he'll want to go a lot faster than that. Anyone else on a fast one? Adam, we'll go aboard with Adam, shall we? He's now on his 3rd lap on these tyres. I wonder if he'll go in because I think there's about, what, 5:36. There's about 6 minutes left then. It's not recommended to these tyres, but look at that. Rhino's still in 2nd. Owen in P3 as it stands. There you go. That's better. So now we can see where they sit their best lap on. So yes, Arthur was on the mediums. As Adam invalidates again. That's not good. Right, Richie Chappell, what can he do? As he enters the final 2 corners. You can see he stepped into 6th, where we saw Visions' his teammate into 5th, and he goes into P10. The Williams behind him does nothing. What about Jake then? I believe he's just about to start a lap. He does. What about good old Leonard? He is. Let's go with Leonard, shall we? See how he does. Oh, it's very wide. That's a very poor corner from Lenny. That is why he's in tier 2. I think he's aborted. Yeah, I think he's realised probably saving up for another run. He's got to be careful because if he does do another run now, no, he's in the pits. I think it's sensible there because I don't think he would have got back for another lap. Right, who is out on track? Pack Bussy is on the track. We've also got Rhino coming round. Oh, when he goes for provisional pole, look at that. 135.7. Rhino is on fire, ladies and gentlemen. Wow, what a lap. He's going for 3 wins in a row tonight. And, I mean, he's got 3 medium runners behind him, but I wouldn't put anything against Rhino. Pro Gamer has gone 4th on the medium tyres. Fine Defender has just crossed the line and gone in P8. Who else we got? We got Jake has invalidated. Sky Swish. How's he doing? He hasn't invalidated, but he is pitting. So right now, not a lot of action. As it stands, it looks like everyone's gearing up for one final run. Adam on his out lap, but I don't think anyone else is on the quick one. Got Muddy Warrior also on an out lap. We'll go back to the tyre they're currently on, so everyone looking to set a time on the softs. But if you go back to the best, the top, well, 3 of the top 4 on those mediums, which is where they'll be starting. And of course, players like Jake and Skyfish will want to improve. So, Jake currently 2 attempts up on his previous time. Want to work, he'll need more than that if he wants to go in the top 10. Singapore definitely, oh, look at that, he's struggling for grip and for traction coming out there. A Marmite track for a lot of people, Singapore. I personally like Singapore. I'm not usually a fan of street circuits, but I quite enjoy Singapore for no reason. Right, what can Jake do? It's looking very smooth. Taking just enough curves so he doesn't bounce off it. There you go. Keep it nice and tight. Look, run wide a little bit. Down to 5th. That's the car drift wide and P11. Still not good enough. However, P11, it's not a bad place to start at a place like Singapore. We've got a Haas. Is that Lenny? He's on his out lap. We've got the Alpha Tauri. I'm guessing that's Trey, but he's on the out lap. Got the Ferrari of Muddy Warrior. He is in a fast one, so let's stay with Muddy Warrior. Had provisional pole earlier. Or P2 at least, anyway. Currently 3 attempts up on his lap, which will put him up into P3. Let's see if he can keep it up then. The driver's starting to tip the lap, so it looks like Rhino's done. He's not going to be setting another lap. Muddy Warrior then coming around the final corner, and he does go into P3, a 136 dead. A very good lap then for Muddy Warrior. Who else? Looks like, is that an Alpine? Or Williams? Let's check the boards. Nope, it doesn't trouble. Mercedes, is that Adam? Is he on an out lap? No, he goes P10. Oh, that's probably where you don't want to be. Visions, he's on the out lap, so he's about to start his lap now. Next person out on track, I believe, is Lenny. So we'll stay Lenny once again. Currently 2 attempts up on his previous time. But of course, he did run really wide, didn't he? So, there you go, hugs the corner much better that time. Looking a lot better this lap from Lenny. Oh, he goes wide there again, doesn't he? Bit of wobble under the traction. Going around the final 2 corners, and Lenny does a 137.4. Not enough to travel the top 10, but a decent lap above Jake anyway. Who's next? It looks like it's an Alpha Tauri, so that will be Trey, currently a 10th up according to the dev time. Lucky not to invalidate there, and he does a 136.4 up into P4 then. Making Owen go down even further. Who's next? It's a Ferrari. So Muddy Water won't be doing that, will he? It'll be the Alfa Romeo of Joel. What can Joel do? He's currently 4 attempts up. Not really good enough to trouble the top 10. Can he improve any more? He does. P8 for Joel. Decent lap in the end then. And that is another person. Oh, that's Sky Swish. We're up to P8 now. We've got Aston Martin coming around the final corners. He invalidates. Oh, Pro Gamer. That was going to be a good lap as well. Then we'll ride on board with Vision. Oh, oh, that's a big bottle. Pushing way too hard, even though he invalidated his lap. So then, the last person to set a lap will be Adam, who has aborted. So that, ladies and gentlemen, will be grid. And look at that, Pack Bussy not able to set a lap. So we've got Rain and Pack Bussy at the back of the grid. Now we know how good Rain is at setting like blistering opening laps. So we'll see what he can do at a place like Singapore, he's got to be patient. That's what got him his quali ban from Monaco, just being patient enough. But let's go to best, shall we? So, Owen and Pro Gamer will be starting on those mediums, as well as Arthur in P2. So, at the start of the race, Rhino will have that tyre advantage, and he'll need to make that work very quickly. But we know how quickly those softs can go off. It's going to be strategy based. I'm looking forward to this. It's going to be an interesting strategy battle. As the game has glitched because it's Codemasters and it wouldn't do anything else. Take a couple of pictures. There we go. Race director, any penalties for anyone? No, just a odd. No penalties, just that. Pit stops. No one made a pit stop during qualifying. Interesting. See, Arthur only did one run. Arthur and Owen only one run on those mediums, so maybe they're going to do a medium soft. I'm definitely looking forward to seeing what these guys do. So I will tune in to see what time our Lord and Saviour Jake. Let's go to race director just to see what tyres. Oh, look at that. The game suggesting that people start on the hards. I'm not too sure that would be the right strategy, you know. But I've been wrong many a time. Just waiting for Jake to let us know. Oh, we go at 20:58. So I will leave you on this screen for a couple of minutes, and I'll be back in a couple of moments. Okay, we're at 20:58, so the countdown should be on. There we go. Right, the formation lap is underway. Rhino leads them away. Looks like he's wanting to get those softs up to speed. I mean, if I was Rhino, if I was playing the game here, I'd definitely do a slower formation lap because his soft tyres will obviously go light up a lot quicker than the cars behind. So if I was in Rhino's shoes, not that I've ever got pole, but I would definitely be doing a slower formation lap. Let's have a look. How's everyone feel looking? Ooh, Pro Gamer on yellow. That could be interesting come the end. Everyone else seems like they've sufficiently fueled themselves. Obviously, we had a couple of near misses last week with Arthur having to drastically save fuel. And we saw in Tier 3 as well where Fresh basically retired because he couldn't get that... he couldn't get the fuel back. So, anyone in the comments? Predictions. Got Rain in the back, Pack Bust at the back. We've got Arthur at the front. Trey at the front. We've got Owen and P5, Pro Gamer. We've got a mixed up field here. It should be some good racing. Which is not what you usually associate Singapore with. But here we are. This could get really interesting. If Rhino's tyres go off pretty quickly, then he could cause a train. But he could also pull away. An interesting dynamic on our hands. As the AI will now take control. Okay then, there you go. That is what the game predicts. So either the two-stop strategy is the best, stopping on lap 12 for the medium runners. Is there one for Rhino? No. But the medium to hard is possible, as Owen joins the session just in time. He definitely needs better connection, doesn't he? Right then, the red lights are on their way. And they are out, and away we go for round 10 here at Singapore. It looks like Arthur's got a really good getaway, but Rhino's able to cover it off. We've got a lot of cars. Looks like Origin Fins had a bad time, and that's Lenny. Lenny's had an awful start as well. Pro Gamer's up 2 places. We've got to find him under Rain. Look at that. I didn't watch out for Rain. He's up 5 positions already. Looks like number 6 coming up right now as he goes side by side with Richie Chappell. Does indeed. P11 up 6 places already then. And we are in Sector 1 now. As it looks like he's about to get Joel. He does. Up 7. P17 to P10. Wow. Right then. Let's have a look at the front action, shall we? That is where the meat of the action should be. Rhino has kept his lead. We've got Arthur and Muddy Warrior also keeping their positions. Pro Gamer up P2, up 2 positions I should say, on those medium tyres. We've got Trey up in P, and Owen has gone down. He's in P6, of course. He wouldn't have had control straight away. The AI would have been controlling the start. Sky Swish is up 1. There you go. Look, there's your softs. Apparently it's soft, medium, hard, which is definitely not the way you would usually go. It's usually a soft, medium, medium. But we'll see how it pans out. Look at that, Rain's up into P9. Give everyone else a chance, will ya? So Rhino not able to stretch his legs just yet. And Joel's... Joel has had an incident. He's got no wing. Oh, and Sky Swish has had an incident. Not too sure where. Has he retired? Where's his car? Has he retired in the pits? That's an odd thing to do on lap 1. But there's a VSC, so that suggests he may have actually retired on track, as we've got Joel and Visions in the pits for a new nose. A Vision going on the hard tyres. So he won't go to the end. He'll have to do another stop. So we've got, look at that, 4 drivers at the back on those hard tyres. As I said, not something you would recommend on a track like this. But here we are. Now, look at the split in strategy we've got. We've got 1, 2, 3. We've got 5 drivers on the softs. We've got, what's that, 4. We've got 7 drivers on the mediums. And we've got 4 drivers on the hards. So, definitely a mix of strategies. Something that we love to see. It means that we are potentially getting a lot of racing. And look at that. What is Arthur doing? He's right up the backside of Rhino. Oh, no. And Rhino's got... What's happened there? Rhino's slowing right down, but he's been given a drive-through penalty, as has Muddy Warrior for speeding under the VSC, and that is 2 races ruined, just like that. What a shame for Rhino and Muddy Warrior. You saw how slow Rhino was going. I was wondering how Arthur was so close, and yet somehow Rhino still got a penalty. Does Muddy? Yeah, they both come in straight away for the drive-through, but that does release Arthur into the lead of the Grand Prix. He is currently 2 seconds clear of Pro Gamer, and look at that. It promotes Rain up into P5. Jesus. Do not rule this man out. He is only, what, 3, 4? He's only 5 seconds off the lead of the Grand Prix. We're on lap 3, so Rain is firmly in this race. Remember. Let's have a quick look. Where's my camera? So Frame finishes 5th. Owen, if Owen finishes 4 lower, where he is now, then Rain is the champion. And Joel also gets a 5 seconds for spitting in the pit lane. Oh, and he's DNF'd. I don't think he's in there. I don't think he's quite enjoyed tonight's festivities, but here we are. At the moment, we have a bit of a train. Got Trey, who is currently holding off Owen. As Owen, look at that. A lot more speed, even though Trey's on those softs. Owen a lot faster, and Rain's going for it as well, you know. I said about being patient, but he's definitely going for it, isn't he? Got to be careful. He gets the moves done, and Rain is up into P4. He is absolutely rapido tonight. So then, can Owen close the gap on Pro Gamer, or will he maybe perhaps let Rain past and pull him towards him? We shall see as Arthur sets the fastest lap of the race for 1:39.8 as Pat Bussey also gets past Trey. Trey in the pits on lap 4. He must have damage. Oh, and Owen's already got a 3-second penalty for track extensions. That could be vital come the end of the race. But no nose change for Trey. Just a scheduled tyre stop, which seems very, very early. But there you go. Well, look at that. I missed it. Rain has passed Owen up into P3. Rain. Well, if it stays like this, Rain is your champion. Now, let's see how quick he can catch Pro Gamer. It looks already how he's got some speed. He's already gone from last to first to win a race here in 7th Gear Racing. Could this be the second time he does it? Look, he's already pulled out over half a second on Owen. Owen, of course, will have the DRS here. Don't know how helpful it'll be. But the gap down to 1.5 seconds. The Rain is definitely closing as we got a yellow flag. Is it Richie Chappell? Did he hit the ball? No, it's he's gone off somewhere. And looks like Lenny may have got a penalty for overtaking. Oh dear, that looks bad. Is Lenny going to get a penalty? I think Lenny may have got an illegal overtake. I think that's probably why he let him back through. Or maybe there was a little collision, I'm not sure. But a bit of confusion. And just like that, Rain gets the fastest lap. Not only that, but he is less than a second already behind Pro Gamer. And he's dropped Owen by 2 seconds. Jesus Maloney Christ. Well, Rain goes very wide there. Of course, Rain very susceptible to a track position penalty. Right, he's 7 tenths. How close can he get? He won't be able to overtake him here. He's a bit too far away at this point. But, to get by 3 tenths. And Owen, I think he might have damage, you know, because he's... oh, that's a spinner. Oh, it's Pro Gamer. Oh, what's happened there? He's had a spin and... Well... well, Rain P2, but what's... He must have had a spin coming out of that turn. That is not something you see very often, but Pro Gamer will have to pit up now. Because he's got, he's going to have at least yellow damage according to the visuals. So then, the next question, can Rain catch Arthur? Currently 4.6 behind, 4.7. These two will be at each other. Let's have a quick look at their fastest lap. Obviously, we're on lap 5. So Rain's fastest lap is currently 4 tenths of a lap faster than Arthur. But of course, Rain has had the advantage of DRS. So we'll see what kind of lap he does this time around. Arthur does a 140.3. Rain comes around and does a 1... Oh, so yeah. He's a good 3 tenths faster, isn't he? As Pro Gamer pits behind the Ferrari of Fine Defender. Nothing else really going on around the field. They're quite spread out, apart from Origin, Finn, and Visions. Vision on those hard tyres, of course. Looks like they're a lot warmer than what Finn's mediums are at the moment. As we've also got Rhino and Muddy Warrior in the pits, getting rid of those softs. That's a very early stop as Origin is pitting again. Is this a pit retirement? No, he's okay so far. Looks like he's coming in. Does promote Vision up into P10, so obviously he pitted on lap 1, didn't he? He's making the ground back up then, as Pro Gamer comes out behind him. Both drivers will have to make at least one more stop. Gap at the front, 4.3, so pretty steady at the moment. Another 3 tenths since we checked in last time. Pack Bussy 2.5 behind, and Owen 2.7 behind him. So, and a word for Jake actually. Look at that. Let's have a look. Where did he start? So he started in P15. So Jake's up 10 places. So do you know what? If it wasn't for Rain and Pack Bussy, Jake would definitely be on for driver of the day if he finishes here. But right now, I think Rain is currently holding on to that. But once again, the Red Bulls running 4 and 5 today. They are. As Pro Gamer gets past Visions using a DRS. Will Visions have a look back? No, he does not. But now, no, still going. Pro Gamer's fuel still yellow, so he's got to watch out for that. Singapore, obviously, the game doesn't seem to like safety cars around street tracks, so I don't expect to see too many. Let's have a look. Muddy Warrior currently behind Rhino. If Rhino wants to win today, he's definitely going to have to up his game. And look at that. Excuse me. Lenny up in P7 in Tier 1. The guy can't catch a break in Tier 2. Yeah, here he is. P7 in Tier 1. 10 seconds off Adam. He's currently ahead of Trey. So holding his own right now. He'll only have to make one stop. Probably around lap 20-ish, I imagine. Maybe lap 18. As Trey gets ever closer. Lenny's tyres will be very much worn by now. And look at that, you can just see the Constantina effect, can't you? And now you can see the effect that DRS has. I think we know Trey's a very fast driver and he's on fast and medium tyres, so you can imagine it may only be a matter of time before he does overtake Lenny. I'll stay with these guys, there's nothing really else going on the track. The gaps keep extending. as Rhino gets past Visions. I'll have a look. Being very gentle on the throttle. Will Trey go for a move now up into turn 1? No, I think it's against it. But this will be where... Again, 130, but the pro gamer's got a bit of pace. So he's down there in P10. Here we go then. This is where, look how close Trey is. He's going to hunt Lenny down. He moves to the inside, and that is candy from a baby. I don't think Lenny fought that too hard. But still a very good race so far from the Tier 2 driver. Trey up into P7 then. His next target will be Adam, who is running a comfortable P6, should have to say. Oh, well, Muddy Warrior and Visions. It looks like they're still battling. Both drivers off the track. Is Vision trying to overtake him off the track there? That's thankfully Vision backed off there. Otherwise, that would have been a bit of a naughty one. But not often you see. But the field really is spreading out quite a lot. Rain does have the gap down to 3.5 now. It's the lowest it's been. So it's slowly coming down. Back Bussy in P3. Of course, starting alongside Rain on that back row. Both drivers doing very well so far. Owen, I don't know what's happened to Owen because he looked really good. And Jake's in the pits. Oh, he's obviously had a bang. Look at that new nose. He's had a bang. Oh, and there you go. There's Rain. I said Rain was susceptible to a time extension penalty, and that's his first one on the day. Jake, unfortunately, with his unscheduled pit stop then, will put the hard tyres on. He is currently P10. He will drop outside the points now as Rhino and I believe Muddy Warrior may get him, but Jake comes out in P11. So the Red Bulls. Oh no, hang on. Has Jake made a mistake coming out? Oh, he's spun coming out the pits. Oh, Jake Rooney, what have you done? Has he got any damage? It doesn't look like it. I think he's possibly just spun on those cold tyres. And he's possibly going to come under attack from Richie Chapel. Nope. Not this time. Which of course does promote Lenny back up into P7. Promotes Adam up to P5. So, oh, hang on. And Rain's in the pits. Now, is this for a new nose? And it is. So he's hit the wall somewhere. He's coming in for a fresh set of tyres and a new nose. Onto the hard tyre he goes. Now, it is very possible to go to the end of the Grand Prix from here. So we shall see what kind of pace he has. He's obviously very clear of Adam. And of course, being teammates, Adam will quite easily move out of the way once Rain gets up to speed. Rain manages to come out ahead of Trey. So P5 then for Rain. And that does, of course, now give Adam some breathing room. So he can concentrate on his own race for now as a pro gamer with a 3-second penalty. Who's under attack? There we go. Fine defender and Lenny. Lenny now under attack again. But this time, no real threat from behind. Oh, fine defender all over the back of Lenny. Oh, and Muddy Warriors had an accident. Oh, he's hit the wall. Oh, Visions. Woohoo. Very lucky it ghosted. Oh, it's a full safety car then. So, there we go. I was wrong. The safety car is out. Now, who will pit? Pat Bussy pits straight away. What timing for him. What about Owen? Owen pits as well. So, Arthur could lose out here. But, luckily for Arthur, He didn't catch the safety car, so he will be able to go at a decent speed. So I think he will be okay. He won't... I don't think he'll be penalised. He'll be okay. But fresh mediums for Pack Bussy then. That is an interesting strategy. Owen straight onto the hards then. What about Rain? Can he get out ahead of Owen? He does. So Rain up into P3. Is he trying to let Owen through? I'm not sure. Well, you can't let him through because the game will just tell him to re-overtake him. So, right, I imagine this will be where Arthur pits then. It's going to take a couple of minutes for everyone to catch back up, but there you go. Lenny onto fresh mediums, Fine Defender onto fresh mediums, Rhino onto a fresh set of hards, Vision's in for a fresh set of mediums, but Origin Finn has stayed out. Unless he pits right now. He's already... yes, no, he stays out. He stays out. Rhino will be next then. I'm sorry, not Rhino. Arthur, will he pit? Yes, he does. We'll stay on board. I'm pretty sure he'll go for the hards. No. He'll quite easily come out in P1 as well. So not too bad for Raiden. Obviously he lost a bit of time for a front wing change, but he is in P3. Hards it is then for Arthur. So he could well come under attack from Pack Bussy, who does have those fresh mediums on, and Arthur's left a session. So once again, Codemaster's playing a blinder. Hopefully Arthur's AI will not stitch it up, and Pack Bussy's got a time penalty under the safety car. That is not something you want to be doing. So Jake is actually... Jake's back up into P8 after all that. Oh, and Visions. Oh dear, Visions. He's not having a good time of it tonight, is he? But Jake, after all his troubles of spinning, coming out of the pits and having to pit again, he's at P8, so it's not too bad actually. He's ahead of Lenny, which is definitely what he will want to be. It looks like the grid has finally caught up to the safety car. Looks like Arthur is back in his car, thankfully. So once again, we do have a lot of different strategies going on here. I can definitely say with confidence that those medium runners are more than likely going to have to stop again. On a track like this, you can't really go 19 laps on mediums. I mean, you can, but I mean, the grip will just, it won't be there. So we'll wait and see. I mean, Pro Gamer will definitely have to pit again. But everyone who is on 0 lap tyres, it's going to be tight. It's going to be tight. Hopefully, the cars will stay a bit more closer to each other now, rather than spreading out. Of course, there's a lot of cars at the back of the field there that need to catch up, otherwise going to be in big trouble. Right then, so the field is catching back up. So this could be the lap. The safety car comes in. It's going to be a late call if it does. There we go. Safety car is in. And I'll tell you what, that's worked out quite well for Finn and Chapel because their tyres will actually be quite nice and warm compared to everyone else's. Right then. Oh, and look, Arthur's not wasting any time, is he? He's off. Doesn't look like anyone has been caught out. If anything, it looks like Pro Gamer could be making a move on Owen to turn 1, and he does. Pro Gamer catching Owen napping there. Good move from Pro Gamer up into P4. Aston Martin's currently running P2 and P4. Good race for them. Right. What about Brain? How quick can he get past back Pussy? Can he get back? Oh my goodness. Tongue twister. Can he get past Pack Bussy? As Pro Gamer and Owen continue to fight, they're bumping wheels. You got Adam behind looking to take advantage of any kind of slip up here. But it looks like Pro Gamer has that for now. Even though Pro Gamer got the jump on Owen, I think it looks like Owen is definitely the faster driver of the two. Pro Gamer's fallen off 2 seconds now. Owen, I think definitely got to be something wrong with Pro Gamer. You don't usually overtake down there. He's now coming under attack from Adam. Will he defend? I don't think he really needed to. But look at that, he's outbraked himself, and this will give Adam the chance to go around the outside maybe. Maybe on the inside, but no. Pro Gamer protects the racing line. He's definitely got an issue with that car, Pro Gamer. He's not usually this slow. He's got to have some kind of wing damage or body damage perhaps. The pit. Oh, and look at that, just like that. Adams, yeah, there you go. Pro Gamer's got damage. That's a damn shame. He had such a good restart. But there you go. Right after them, up. Still in the lead then. Coming under attack from Pack Bussy. Pack Bussy on those mediums, of course, so he does have the tyre advantage right now. No DRS yet. That'll be next lap. No, Pack Bussy does not make a move, and Rain sitting there having just watching these two go at it. Owen has fallen back. Of course, he was impeded by Pro Gamer on the previous lap, but he's fallen back by 2.5 seconds. Adam inherited that P5. Behind him, there's a nice little train, I would have to say. Finn, the first of the people outside the. What is? Excuse me, what? Oh, well, look at that for the lead. Pack Bussy went for it, but couldn't get it done. We'll ride on board with Pack Bussy now. His DRS will be enabled next lap. It won't be available on the start straight, but going into turn 7, that is where he will have it for the first time. Alright, and here we go. Pack Bussy needs to stay close. Otherwise he'll come under attack from Rain as well. Half a second behind. I don't think he's quite close enough to make a move here. I think you need. I could be wrong though. Look at that. The speed difference is quite alarming as Pro Gamer goes up the inside of Arthur, and Pro Gamer takes the lead. How hard will Arthur fight? The answer is very hard. Oh, it looks like there's been a nudge into the wall as well. A lovely camera angle we got of these two going side by side. Showing you can go. Oh, I thought that was going to be a nasty accident. But look at, they're still going at it. They're still side by side. Thankfully, they realise you can only get one car going into that corner then. Right. Arthur will get the DRS now. Looks like he's got the better traction coming out of that corner. And Arthur now, is this where he takes the lead back of the Grand Prix up the inside? Oh, it's a bit of, oh no! Oh dear, oh, that looked a bit, oh, both drivers, both drivers braking very late. But Pro Gamer, unfortunately, comes off the worst. He's now down in line. And Arthur! What's happened there? Arthur's in the wall. What happened there? That is a very odd place. Oh my goodness. The absolute drama here. The top two have dropped out. And Rain has taken him 17 laps. But he now holds that P1 and they've lost so much time that Owen is now right on the back of Rain with DRS as well. I wonder if Rain's got any damage. I don't think Rain and Arthur were close enough to have any kind of contact. If you can hear me, Arthur, please let us know what happened, because that was very odd. But Pat Bussey finally, finally, he's in the pits again. It was Pro Gamer who had to pit, wasn't it? So the race has been thrown on its head. We're over half distance now. And it's now Mercedes who could very well much take the crown of constructors here. And if it stays like this, Rain will officially be your Tier 1 champion. I know it almost a yellow flag. It's Visions, and Visions is a bit of a nightmare. Where has he stacked it? He's bottled it around here. Oh, it's a safety car! He's bottled it coming out of the corner. Oh, what a shame for Visions. A nasty race comes to an end for him, but we have a safety car, so look at that. Everyone in the pits, apart from Fine Defender, who decides he wants to lead the Grand Prix. He's not ready for another pit stop just yet. But all the leaders are in for a fresh set of mediums. These guys, and unless there's any more shenanigans, these guys can go to the end of the race now. We just see how long Fine Defender can last in P1. Look at that, Jake's had a nice pit stop. He's up to P5. Lenny P6. These guys are all going to be licking their lips, all on fresh mediums. Apart from Finn, who's had to put a scrub set on. Pro Gamer, of course, has just pitted for hard, so he won't be able to come back in. And Pat Bussey, Richie Chapel back in the pits for another set of mediums. So, some more drama then. And we love it. Alright, so the reset button has been pressed once again. We are now up to 5 retirements. Sky Swish, Joel, Muddy Warrior, Arthur, Visions, all on the DNF list. So, just 2 more DNFs and we guarantee the point. This race has ebbed and flown so much. I mean, you couldn't call this really, could you? I mean, the favourite right now, you'd have to say is Rain, because obviously Fine Defender's tyres are going to be halfway through their lifespan. Let's have a quick look. So it's car out for another lap then. We are now starting lap 19 of 31, so 12 laps to go. Luckily for Richie Chappell, he will be able to catch the back of the field up. Of course, tonight it looks like we have the green Aston Martin safety car. We're looking forward to using that when the F1 22 comes out in just over 9 days' time. Lovely, lovely stuff. Oh, and Finn looks like he's got a green arrow. Did he just overtake Lenny? Probably a glitch. No, he lets Lenny back. No. Looks like shenanigans. Right then, so, well, I mean, if it finishes like this, then Rain is still the champion, of course. It'll be his first championship here. And the safety car is in this lap. So we'll go on to find defender. Let's see. They've had lots of warning. So these guys will be able to back up. Have enough room to warm their tyres up. Find defender will have a lot of time to think when he's going to go. How soon will it go? How impatient is Rain going to be? Right then, we'll stay on board with Find Defender. Oh, Rain's got to be careful, otherwise his nose will get chopped off there. And there he goes, Find Defender hits the throttle. Doesn't look like he put the jump on anyone, no. Right, Rain right on his backside. I don't think he'll make it. He won't make it over to turn one. Look at that! Look at the speed distance. Rain is going to be right behind him. Look, he's not even going to wait for the next straight. He's just going to power past him up into turn 3. And Rain is in the lead of the Grand Prix. He has it. The RS will Find Defender. Will he fight back? Will he have a move up the inside? No, he thinks against it. But Owen decides to... Oh, and Owen. He went for a move and cut the corner at the same time. Owen knows he's got to get a move on if he wants to have any chance of this championship. Rain is now in P1, and if he stays there, doesn't matter what. Oh, and that's another tight one. Owens nudged the wall there. Has he got damage? Doesn't look like there's any visual damage right now, but he could still have that light green damage. But given how fast he's back on the... Oh, Jesus. Look at the closing speed. Given how fast he's back up behind Find Defender, it would suggest that Owen doesn't have any damage, which would be definitely good for the championship. Oh, look at that. He's literally pushing him around the track. Thinks against it for now. Find Defender are really struggling for grip out there, as Rain laughing his head off at the front of the field. He's pulled out 2.5 seconds already, and surely Owen will get him into turn 1 here. He's got to be careful not running to the back of him around the final 2 corners. He's cautious. But these guys have pulled away from Trey by about a second. So Find Defender isn't, he's not the slowest by any means, because he's still pulling away from Trey. And look at Owen, just like Ray in the previous lap, but this time Owen's running outside rather than the inside. Oh, look at that, superb driving from Owen to take P2. But look at that, they're already 4 seconds behind Rain. We'll Find Defender. He's got DRS. He'll have a look up the inside in turn 7. And he does it. He does it. No, but Owen's got it. Sorry. God, I'm losing my voice again. Stag do hangover. Anyway, oh, there's still, oh, and 5 defenders. Oh, Jesus. Oh, he's lost another 2 positions there. He got a bit of a wheel banging with, oh, and the Alpines. Oh, God. Finn's hit the back of Jake. It's all going off here at the moment. I'm staying with Fine Defender because I love this camera angle. I hope Fine Defender hasn't got damage because that will... oh, and Pro Gamer's retired. Oh, will that be another safety car? Doesn't look like it for now. No, it looks like it's just yellow flags for now. But out the front, Rain is... well, I think for now he can just take it easy because he's over 5 seconds clear of Owen as it stands. Let's have a look. The next battle on track is Trey being chased down by our Lord and Saviour Jake, looking to make it a 2-3 for Red Bull and keep the fight alive in the constructors. Right on board with Jake. Jake definitely did not have he had a poor qualifying, didn't he? He was down the back of the grid with Rain and Pack Bussy. Looks like he's found some speed as we've got Pack Bussy and Lenny in the pits. I imagine they'll put some fresh softs on to the end now. Now, how close? Jake is only 4 tenths behind, so this should be an easy overtake for Jake. At the closing speeds. Here we go then, Jake up into P3, into the podium places. And that will please him and the Red Bull team greatly, as Trey will now come under attack from Orange and Finn. He's all over him already. I have to wonder if Trey maybe has some damage on his car. This Trey is usually a lot faster than this. But either way, oh, look at that, even Fine Defenders coming back up there. But lucky for Trey, he does have DRS on Jake. So we're now down to 11 drivers. One more retirement and you're guaranteed a point. Interestingly, at the front note, obviously both drivers do have that 3-second penalty. But right now it won't really matter because if Rain wins, he's champion. Doesn't matter what Owen does. Owen has to somehow hope that Rain makes a mistake. But Rain has definitely made less mistakes this season, despite only winning 4 of the 9 rounds so far. Rain has definitely been more consistent. And as Lenny gets a time penalty, and Rhino overtakes Fine Defender. Right, here we go then. This should be quite easy for Finn. There you go, Powers past him. And Finn up into P4. I wonder if he'll be able to make any inroads at all into Jake. Oh, we've got the nice helicopter view back. So here we go then. Trey now under attack from Rhino and Finder. We've got a yellow flag as Lenny's in the pits. Or has he just spun on the... No! Oh, Lenny! Oh, Leonard. Oh, he's completely bottled it, hasn't he? He's got to do a whole lap with no nose. Keep going, Lenny. I mean, you're going to get lapped, but you may... a lap of Singapore with no wing. This is going to be very difficult. Do you know what? I won't say of him because that's just going to be cruel. But Owen has fallen back by another second. Rain is... he's still ringing that Mercedes as he gets so close to the wall. Still committed as ever. I mean, Rain... he's only 3 tenths of his optimal time. And I believe... Yep, Rain does also have fastest lap. So, yeah, and there you go. Rhino has got past Fine Defender. Oh, it's Trey, sorry. Trey's in the pits. I said that's the pit again, didn't I? Oh, no, sorry, it wasn't Trey. It was Fine Defender in the pits. So, Trey, you must have damage. New nose and a fresh set of softs. Yep, there you go. But he's okay because he will still be in the pits on his way out. And maybe P10, but he may get away out. May get away with it and be out in P9. I don't know if Pack... Yeah, there you go. I think it's going to be P10. That's Pack Bussy 1:37.4, taking the extra point away from Rain. And Pac Bussy does indeed overtake Trey. And something's happened to Owen because he's fallen back by 11. He's back by 11 seconds now. He must have had a spin. Either that or Rain's teleported to a different race. I think Owen must have damage because Jake is closing in big style. It looks like Owen's still got both his end plates. But Jake definitely closing in on Owen. Let's ride on board with Owen and see how bad he is struggling. Will he pit though? That is the question. Oh, he's so close to taking his wheel off. He's got to pit. And if he's struggling that much, he's got to pit. Otherwise, he's going to hold his team out no end, and he does. And unfortunately, that, ladies and gentlemen, is that. When it comes to the championship battle, not meant to be for Owen this season. So that pretty much confirms Rain as your 7GR Season 7 champion. But, of course, it's not over until the fat lady sings. She may be warming up her voice. 6 laps to go. But never say never. But as it stands now, Jake is on for a tremendous P2. Behind him, Origin in P3. That'll be a good podium for him. Rhino. So at the start of the race, look at that. He's had a horrible start. Obviously, he lost the lead. Got the drive-through penalty. And look at that, all the way up into P4 now. So this is why, folks, you never give up. You keep on plugging away. And sometimes you will get rewarded. And Rhino is certainly getting rewarded right now. And he can sniff a podium as well. It looks like these two, Finn and Rhino, do have a little bit more pace on Jake right now. But we've got another yellow flag. And is that Owen again? Oh, Owen again. He's had another spin. He's, yeah, definitely not having a good time, is he? Right, back to this battle as we've got Jake, Finn, and Rhino. Ooh, that was close. Oh, Finn's fallen out of the DRS zone. So this will now give Rhino the advantage. But he won't get in here. The problem is, Finn has now got the gap to back under a second. Oh, and Finn's run wide. Finn's run very wide. Oh, and that's promoted Rhino up into P3. It happened right before our eyes. Finn, excuse me. Oh my God. My voice is going. This is why you don't. Excuse me. Oh my God. Right. I need some lube. Excuse me. Oh, and Owen's gone. Owen's gone. And 5 defenders gone. Oh my good golly gosh. It looks like 5 defenders retired in the pits. And look at that, just like that. Lenny's going to be up into P9. In a tier 1 race. Fantastic for Lenny, well done. Looks like I got my voice back. Thank goodness for that. So, with Owen's retirement, that does confirm Rain as the Season 7 champion. It's been a more consistent season with more controversy. But Rain is confirmed as a champion now. Right then. So the next battle on the track is Jake and Rhino. Finn's fallen back by 4 seconds. So he must have damage of some kind. Or had another spin because you don't fall that far behind just from a little excursion. So we'll stay on board with Rhino. Rhino's sniffing that P2 now. He can sniff the weakness of Jake. Jake hasn't been incredibly fast here today. And I think it's showing. There's Rhino taking a bit of an unorthodox line there. And this will be the candy from a baby scenario. But he's not got a lot of ERS, has he? Jake does have more ERS to play with, so this isn't over just yet. But look at that, there you go. Jake able to hold Rhino off then. He does have slightly more ERS, so if Jake plays this smartly and just saves all his ERS just for that one straight, there's only 4 laps to go now, so Jake could still hold on to this P2, which would be a very, very good race from him, as we see Pat Bussey get past Adam. But right now, we'll focus on this battle for P2. It looks like Finn has given up the ghost and Richie Chappell's up the close and Pat Bussey's too far away now. So unless either one of these two have a little spin, then this will be the battle to the end of the race. So just like that, Jake is up to 30% ERS. Rhino still not really saving. He's still only down. He's still only got like 14%. Neither driver has a penalty either. So this is going to be one on track right now. As and Rhino gets very close to the wall there, doesn't he? So you've got 14%. Jake's on 36. He uses a tad going into the final straight. But this is where he needs it. Rhino still not got a lot, but he's a lot closer this time. A lot closer. So this could be it. No, look at that. Rhino slow out of the corner. He does, of course, have DRS. But Jake might have to use a lot of the deployment there, is he? So looks like Jake's pretty comfortable right now. So let's have a look at Trey and Adam, shall we? Will Trey be able to get P7 off Adam? He's very close to one. Adam running wide. And Trey on his soft tyres is easily going to be able to overtake Adam here, and he does. Will Adam have a little move up at the 7th corner? No, he does not. Okay then, so that is those two over then. Lenny still plodding along. He's going to get some points. He is determined to get his Tier 1 points. It'll be his first Tier 1 points for a very long time. But a well-deserved 2 points. And Rain is in the pits. Has he got damage? No, he's put on a fresh set of softs, and I'll tell you what. Is Jake going to get him here? I think Jake's going to get him, you know. This could backfire quite a lot here. He does. Jake does indeed take the lead of the Grand Prix. Jake, of course, has already won a Grand Prix this year in Australia. And, of course, Rhino won last week out in Monaco. And now Rain is going to catch them up. We've got 2 laps plus this one. And Rain has thrown the victory away from which I'm guessing is for a chance of the faster lap, as Rhino finally goes, challenges Jake, and he does. He goes up the inside, round the outside, up into the next corner. Jake does a switch back, and he does take the lead back. Incredible racing from these two. Rhino sticks his nose up, but he thinks against it there. And look at that, Rain right behind. And is Rain going to make a move? He does. He doesn't wait for any normal corner, does he? He's just going to take you whenever he pleases. And I think this is where... Oh, and Rain goes for a dive. Oh, he's hit the wall. Oh, he's been so impatient, Rain. Oh, what has he done? He's spun himself out of the fastest lap. Please don't retire. Don't retire on track. Do not retire on track, Rain. Oh, he's cost himself so much there. He's been too eager. Yep, I know you can hear me. But what a shame, down to P5 then. But I mean, because Owen's retired, pretty much his championship anyway. Right, back at the front then for the penultimate time. It's Jake versus Rhino. The ERS levels are pretty much even. So how close can Rhino get to Jake? It looks a bit far away right now, so I don't think he's going to get to this particular lap. No, he's not. Jake firmly in control. Jake on for his second win of the season. And of course his second win in 7GR in total. In Australia he won through circumstance, but it was a very good race. In here, I mean, Jake, let's have a quick look. Up 14 places, he qualified P15. He was at the back with Rhino and Pack Bussy, wasn't he? And I'll tell you what, given he didn't look the fastest, did he? But he's ploughed along, he's kept his head down, and he's still in the lead. He's got probably one more, Rhino's got one more chance to overtake Jake. If Rhino wins this, it'll be incredible as well. Obviously, pole position, but he threw it away with that drive-through penalty. He's done a few more pits. Let's have a look. How many pit stops has he done? He's done 3 pit stops to Jake's 2. Right, here we go then. Will Rhino have a go to turn 1? Don't think he will. Look, he's saving his ERS. He knows he's got one chance. He's got more ERS than Jake now. Or has Jake played his hand a bit too early? I think Rhino knows it. This is the last chance. Here we go then. Oh, wrong button. Right then. Who's your money on? Come on. Jake versus Rhino. Red Bull versus Alfa Romeo. Rhino's got the speed, he's got the DRS. Jake goes to cover the inside line. Rhino will try and go around the outside. They're going side by side. Rhino's got the lead for now. Will Jake? Oh, he keeps seeing stuff. But Jake round the outside. This time Rhino didn't. Oh, and he's got his 3-second penalty. Oh, I must have missed that, but it definitely must have happened really. So must have happened quite late on. But there you go. If Rain can just, if Jake can just keep his wheels inside those white lines, he'll not only win the race, but he'll get a clean race as well, which is very rare for a track like Singapore. But here we are. For the second time this season, we are on the last lap of the Grand Prix. And Jake is going to take the checkered flag, closely followed by Rhino. Here we are then. Through the little tunnel section. And Jake then will exit the final 2 corners. And Jake has won the Singapore Grand Prix. Second win of the season, second win of his 7GR career. Fantastic drive from him. Not the fastest by any means, but it's not always the fastest that wins the race. Fantastic result. Rhino then, obviously pole position, but considering what was thrown at him, he's had a magical comeback drive, and that is a very, very good P2 for him. Origin Finn crossed the line in P3 to take the final podium. Richie Chappell with a great race for him. P4, Pack Bussy, P5. Look at that, Rain down in P8. Unfortunately, it looks like that stop to try and get the fastest lap has cost him, and he keeps slowing down. But he's let Lenny through. So Lenny will get P8 now. But of course, Rain is well, of course I forgot. Rain is, of course, your 7GR season 7 champion. He's currently celebrating like a champion, I'll tell you that. He's drifting over these corners, celebrating in style. Thankfully there's no now. Oh, there you go. A bit too much celebration. Oh, he's reset the track. Oh, that's an automatic. Dear me. So we wait for Rain to cross the finishing line. He will be the last person to cross the line. As he tries to do a donut. And fails spectacularly. There you go. Watch out, you might get disqualified out there, Rain. There you go. I think he's had enough. Here we go then. The Singapore Grand Prix is finally complete. That was a bit of a slog, wasn't it? The game has given driver of the day to Jake, and I think deservedly so. So then, here's your podium. Jake takes his victory. Second victory, as I've said. Second of the season, second of his career in 7GR. Very well deserved. As he it's a soaking. Right then, time for your Singapore race rundown. So, as I've said quite a few times now, Jake is the victor. P1 from P15 on the. Very well done. Rhino, a very good comeback drive, which is in P2. That penalty just almost ruining the last lap there, but there we go. Origin Finn completes the podium. A decent drive from him from P11 on the grid. P4 goes to Richie Chapel in the McLaren. Again, the P13 on the grid. Very solid drive for him. Pack Bussy, I mean, a very unlucky race, but he still manages to get P5. Look at that, 3 seconds faster than in the fastest lap there. Goes to Trey in the AlphaTauri. 4 pit stops. Jesus. P7 for Adam in the Mercedes. We get Lenny in P8 on his return to Tier 1. And Rain, your 7-season champion, is the last classified finisher, and he is all Season 7 champion. Fine Defender, despite a DNF in, will of course take the last point. Owen, such an unlucky race for him, but he wins some, he loses some, and he finishes DNFers. The other DNFers are Pro Gamer, Visions, Arthur, Muddy Water, Joel, and Sky Swish. It doesn't look like anyone's pressing you then, so we will end the stream here, guys. Thank you very much for watching. It's been a pleasure as always. Once again, congratulations for being the Season 7 champion. Tomorrow for Tier 2, where we are at Singapore again. I'm sure Rhino will be very much looking forward to that. And of course, if you can't make tomorrow 8:30, we still have Tier 3 on Thursday, where they'll be racing around Bahrain. And of course, if you can't make any of those, make sure you're back next Tuesday. I won't be here because I'm at a conference. But next week is the final race of the Grand Prix, where everyone will be racing for pride because of the championship being sewn up. Right then, guys, thank you once again for watching. Congratulations to Rain for his championship. Congratulations to Jake for a well-deserved victory. We'll see you soon. Bye-bye.